Hey people, this is Talem Splash, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we were doing story up to Eggs over Queasy, which seemed like a filler quest. And now I'm going to go do my Archer quest line real fast. It's every 5 levels, like I mentioned, so we have it at level 5. We're going to do the 5 quest, and then we'll probably end up doing the 10 quest pretty soon too. I'm going to preface this video by saying I apologize if I sound like I just woke up. It's because it's true. I did just wake up, and I was like, you know what, I want to record. But now I'm realizing it might have been a mistake, because man, I can hear it in my voice and see it in my face. I am still tired. Good evening to you, Meteor. I felt like it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, Meteor, do you truly understand what it means to see so clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with the bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. Okay. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. I remember this quest. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you've completed the task, return to me, and we will continue. Alright, yeah, this is really easy. There's like little targets throughout the city that Lucian is having you go, the archery butt. Yeah, so just go ahead and target them and give it a heavy shot, and there you go. That's 1 out of 6. Wow, this is an easy quest. These quests early on for all the job quests are pretty simple, but yeah. They do have a pretty interesting story over time. They're just very slow to build at first. That could be said about a lot of things in this game. If you're on a controller, I think you can just select these with the D-pad too. I don't think tab works for me selecting these because they're not an enemy. They're like technically like the same as a signpost or something. I just click on them. Oh man, the other thing about me waking up real early is my allergies are always really bad in the morning, so I'm really crossing my fingers I don't become like a sneezing mess. It's like the dust and the mold and stuff, and whenever like there's a high mold count in the city, I always feel it like in the weather. Especially this year, ever since like the year of COVID, it's been pretty bad. Oh, I'm not gonna get monetized now, am I? That's okay. I never was to begin with, so who cares? Yeah, ever since that happened, for some reason, like my allergies have gotten worse, and it sucks because I'll go outside to go to the store or something, and I can't sneeze because people are gonna look at me weird. Where's this last spiked butt? Or is that what it's called, the spiked butt? No, that's an NPC. There's an NPC called the spiked butt later. Oh, this is just an archery butt. Ooh, there's fireworks in the sky. That's so pretty. There's one, the archery butt. Okay, let's go and get this. One more to go. There it is. I see it. There it is. We'll shoot it, and we're good to go. So now we can zoom on back to the Archers Guild rather, and then we'll turn that in, and then we'll get back on with the main story quest. I know it's just a short detour. I'm doing these every 5 levels for now. Eventually, I'm not sure how I'll handle it. I know, like for Heavensward and stuff, I'll have to do it as they pop up because there's skills that you learn tied to your quests for your job. But like once I get to like Stormblood, I'll probably just do them all in one shot because there is no quest. Or there's no skill that's locked behind the quest except for the final skill at level 70. So, yeah, no. I'll just play it by ear with this. Ah, you have returned. I trust that you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shroud and there put down 8 microchews and 8 opo-opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are these the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, microchews and opo-opos are anything but difficult to find. And you may yet be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn amongst other things that microchews produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while opo-opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon make to regret your folly. It's actually not that complicated. I look forward to hearing your success, Meteor. Yeah, sounds good. They're not going to deal any significant damage to us, but we have not been to the North Shroud yet. We've only ever gone into the Central Shroud. That's the forest area that we've been going to in the past. So while I could just teleport into the North Shroud via the Aetheryte, I will show you how to get there manually, in case you haven't unlocked all the Ethernet stops just yet. Plus, it's good to know. It's just good to know where everything is geographically over time, and that only comes with practice and walking around and getting to know your surroundings. I have 7 years of experience knowing where everything is in the city, so you know, I basically live here. But the North Shroud is over here, so we're just gonna head on all the way over. I think there's another entrance to the North Shroud too. That's the Yellow Serpent Gate. There's like a White Wolf Gate. See, I say I have 7 years of experience, and yet I can't think of anything about where that gate is. Is that in New Britannia? I'm not sure actually. No, I don't know where they put it. Maybe I'm just blind and I can't see it. I thought there was there's like a third gate that leads also into the North. No, that leads into the Central Shroud. And I know it's blocked off like until level 35 or something, but still, I don't know. You should still be able to see it. I'm just blind and I'm very tired. So, oh yeah, the summer event's going on. I don't know if I'll show that on screen. I would say let me know if you want me to, but I'm recording a lot of these in advance, so by the time this video is uploaded, I'm probably way past this point. Just because that's the way I can keep myself on track and I'm going the wrong way. On track and like on schedule with these video uploads for such a series. It's so long. Like this LP is going to be so long that if I were to record the day before each video and put it up that same day, I would never get anything done. I'd never get any videos up. So, alright. Well, we're in the North Shroud now. Mapping the realm. Yeah, you get this achievement whenever you get to a new area for the first time in a realm reborn. Man, you can hear it in my voice how much I'm slurring because I'm so tired. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a tired boy today. Super sleepy. Yeah, I was like, you know, I just want to get this done before work. So that way, oh man, you just yeeted that squirrel into death. That was rude of you. So anyway, North Shroud's really pretty actually. And it does connect to the Central Shroud down here, although I wouldn't recommend going that way just yet. It's a pretty high level area. But here's some Mightlings. They're not part of the quest, but they are. You can see that little circle above their name. That means they're part of our hunting log. So we're gonna take care of them on our way. As I was, oh my god, my nose, man. These allergies. It's not like there's anything in it. It's just I feel the itch of the allergy. So yeah, we'll take care of these Mightlings real fast. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if by doing this we actually get close to level 10. And then we'll have to do the next archery quest. I'm not gonna do the next archery quest right away though. I'll hold off. But I will have to do it sooner than later. Alright, we have to kill one more of these. But yeah, they're dying real fast now. You can tell just by our level. We're starting to become stronger, and there we go. We're level 7. Alright, so let's take care of these Opo-Opos. Like Lucian was saying, they throw ranged stuff, but it's like 9 damage. You don't have to worry about anything. Hello, new person. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I taking your targets? My bad. I didn't mean to. Oh no, she's just running away. I am barely focusing right now. It's kind of fun though. It's like waking up and going to Eorzea, walking through the forest. It's like a walk in the woods in your own chair. That's what I've always liked about role-playing games though. If you have that travel bug, it's a really good way to like offset it, especially in a year like this. For obvious reasons. 8 Opo-Opos, that's a lot of Opo-Opos. Oh man, I didn't realize they were gonna have me kill that many. That's like so much filler time. But that's fine. I'm not gonna cut. It's really easy, it's real fast. But what I can do is I can dot multiple enemies. So if we just dot these 3, and by dot I mean damage over time. It's just game lingo that I'm probably gonna say a lot of those words that like I just know and don't think that other people don't know. But yeah, a dot is like a damage over time skill, like Venomous Bite, which is a poison. And so since it poisons over time, we call it a dot. There's also hots, and hots are heals over time. Yeah, we'll kill this Midge Swarm too. And that's why I always start with my dot first, my Venomous Bite. And over time we will get a second dot, and then we'll be able to manage 2 dots at the same time. And that's when Archer and Bard start to get a little bit more interesting. Are there any more Midge Swarms? I didn't see any. I guess not. Oh, there's the next Midge Swarm. Okay, we need to kill 4 of those too. Man, we're just killing a ton of stuff today. This video is going to be a little bit more gameplay focused, I guess. I was hoping to get a little farther in the MSQ, but we're already 12 minutes in, so we'll see. We'll probably have some time. We'll definitely finish this Archer quest. Maybe, I don't know. I have to figure out how I'm going to schedule these quests, like the job quest in between the story, because they are absolutely mandatory to do, just to get through the story as well. You have to do your job quest, especially in Shadowbringers. By the time you get there, if you haven't done your job quest, it's going to tell you, hey, go back and do all of them, because you need to have this done. And so it's just a good idea now to like take care of it over time. Plus you're going to be missing skills if you don't do it. Hey, you stole my Midge Swarm. You stole my Midge Swarm. We'll take care of these micro chews. Alright, we killed that Midge Swarm. See how much experience that's giving us just by taking care of stuff that's in our hunting log on our way through our questing. We get so much more experience. Yeah, and this is like what Luciano's saying, it can poison you. It just throws poison on you. I moved my poison bar down here. So if you ever are looking for my debuffs, I have them down here by my hotbar. And you can move those around wherever you want. Just go into your HUD layout, and you can move them all around wherever. Alright, yeah, these are level 8, which is actually pretty good. We're level 7, so it's 1 level above us. That'll give us a little bit more experience, which normally, like, after, like, level 15, it means nothing. But this early on, every little bit of experience we get from killing enemies is going to help a ton. And I can already tell, just from the past, like, playing this game versus now with all the changes, like, I'm getting a lot more experience. And I don't even have the earring yet. There is an earring I'm gonna get eventually, whenever I stop at the Moogle, the male Moogle. When I pre-ordered Shadowbringers, I got an earring that gives me, what is it? It gives me like plus 25% experience for level 1 through 70, or is it 30%? So, it's just gonna help speed up the process a little bit of going through and not being gated by levels as we go through the story. I don't think we're going to be gated by levels at all going through the story for Realm Reborn, but it could totally happen in Heaven's Druid and Stormblood and Shadowbringers otherwise, so I'm just going to do it now. 2 more, okay. Man, I'm so sorry I'm all rubbing my nose, it must be gross. But I can't help it. I'm an allergetic boy. I always have been, unfortunately. Whenever I go to sleep, actually, I have to sleep on my back. Because if I just sleep on my side, whichever, like, side of my nose, whichever nostrils, like, pulling down because of gravity, if I'm on that side, it gets clogged, and I can't breathe out of it. And it's so frustrating, because it happens after, like, maybe 45 seconds of me being on my side. And eventually I'd like to get that fixed somehow, because it's really frustrating. I would love to be able to sleep on my side, but I can't. I can't breathe through that. That half of my face is totally blocked up if I do that, so I've just gotten used to sleeping on my back. And I've done it for so long now that, like, I don't even know if I got rid of that, if I could even fall asleep on my side. Man, yeah, it sucks. Having allergies is garbage. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to cats anymore, because I got my own cat, Mango, now. You know, I don't think I ever introduced Mango on screen. Unfortunately, I'll introduce him at some point, but he is terrified of my green screen, so whenever I record, he backs the hell away. He does not want anything to do with me when I'm recording, because the green screen frightens him. It's, like, heavily frightens him. So the other day, this is not a green screen story, but it is a story that is still connected to him being a total scaredy cat. he was playing with a grocery bag, like a plastic bag, like a bag from Target or something, and somehow he got the handle of the bag around his neck, and I think he thought it was attacking him, and so he started sprinting through my apartment, like going faster than I'd ever seen him run before, and he was going in circles. He crashed into the wall, he crashed into my chair, and then he bolted into my bedroom and into the closet, and he hid there because he thought that the bag was attacking him, and I went and found him, and the bag was still there around his neck, and he had peed himself out of fright, and I felt so bad, but at the same time, I wish I recorded it because it was out of nowhere. It was so quiet, and then suddenly it was chaos, and Mango... Oh, what a dumb cat. He's the best cat. I'll show him off sometime. He'll just be very scared whenever I do, but I think it's a must. I gotta show him off to my wonderful YouTube watchers, and they can watch him eventually. Alright, so I know I'm taking the long way back here. I'm just sort of doing it without thinking. Man, we've been recording for over 15 minutes now. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop looking at the clock. I should just go. Maybe I'll have I'll get like a program that gives me like a 5-minute warning or something, so that way I don't have to worry about it. That's always been a problem for me though, whenever I've recorded. Back in the day it was worse, because I can only go up to like 15:59 or something. As soon as you hit 16 minutes, you were done. That video couldn't be uploaded if it was longer than 16 minutes, so... or 60 minutes or longer, rather. Anyway, let's go and talk to Lucian. Oh, I guess I'm turning off my webcam for this. Welcome back, young meteor. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? Yeah, I was. When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, there was no technique I used really, honestly, but whatever. However, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins and sap their strength over time. Yeah, that is what we did. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you, your prior fall of the 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Alright. Cool, I passed it. Leah, Silver, what is your honest evaluation? Not bad, if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Leah Aleapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. That's true, I didn't. Mind your surroundings? That is rich coming from you. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucian. This man is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake, and his, we should revoke his membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach his like. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He is like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Ellison like him at the best of times. With them it's always 12s with this and elementals that. Oh, and no offense intended, Lucian. None taken, Leah. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Meteor, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. Cool. You know, that was a pretty good quest. all things considered. And we have time to go do that story filler, so we'll go ahead and take care of that too, I guess. We get a new bow. We already have that bow, actually. I should equip it. I didn't realize I had it already. What else? We can choose between these. I'm gonna go with the tunic, just because that looks like it's best. So now, yeah, we can continue this at level 10. For now, I'm just gonna go and optimize my gear. Oh, I'm already wearing the maple short bow. Okay, that's fine. Oh, man, this shirt looks ugly though. Don't worry. Soon, once we hit level 15 and we get to a certain place in the story, we will be able to. We're gonna go to the Central Shroud. We will be able to cast glamours on ourselves, and we can change our look. But for now, we're stuck looking a little bit iffy until that point. So we're just gonna have to be yellow. I can't even dye stuff yet. Eventually, well, this shirt can't be dyed, but like you can see this little dot by our gear here. If there's a dot, that means it can be dyed. And you can actually, I can't enable the dye preview yet until I unlock dyeing gear different colors. But for now, we're just gonna have to deal with this yellow. But it's a temporary thing. It actually makes us look like a new adventurer. We look like we're one of the Gridanians now, so because they all wear this yellow gross outfit. In a way, it doesn't look so bad anymore, does it? Oh, hello, other new person wearing a caster hat. A caster hat. That's not helping you. That's not giving you any stats, my dude. But hey, you're new. I'm not gonna judge you. You will figure that out in your own time, my man. So anyway, let's guess we'll finally go and kill these Chigos that we were supposed to kill in the story last time. They're not too bad, but yeah. Take care of them. We've done. Oh man, I didn't apply my dot. See, that's the thing I could be rightfully criticized for, is not going into something by first applying my dot. There's some monsters that like will die so quickly that it's not worth it. But in my opinion, it's just good to always be in the habit. Hey, we're level 8. Cool. Did we learn something? We learned Second Wind. Alright, cool. So Second Wind I tend to put up here. So it's basically a self-heal that you can use once every 2 minutes, which isn't like, that's very like, that takes a long time to recharge, 2 minutes, but usually we'll have a healer with us, so it's really just good as like a last resort. Like, oh man, I gotta heal. And then you just pop Second Wind, you heal yourself for some damage. So, it's nice. So we'll turn in this quest real fast. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Oh, I never turned on my webcam again. Man, I forgot. I'm sorry. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Yeah, I suppose so. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hyur who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Well, I'm a Hyur, so man, that kind of sucks. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of 1/3 of the Huron population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it's best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Alright, I guess that's good world building. Surveying the damage. Cool. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Here Pauline herself. Man, that's a lot of words. While I attempt to instill some backbone into the so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Here Pauline at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron watch over you. Alright. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll do it. But, we're gonna do that in the next video. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. If you like this part, feel free to leave a comment, like, or whatever. We'll move on with the story. Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye.